Hello,
Troy,
hello.
how you doing?
Kyle, I'm doing awesome.
Hey, more
Whoa,
USA.
look at this.
More USA. More Paralympic
USA,
stuff.
USA.
Loving the Paralympics. Love the Olympics. Love the Paralympics because
We
they're
do,
active
for both.
athletes. They're amazing.
Absolutely.
What have you been watching on it?
You know, I've been watching this murder ball, right? It's murder ball. It's a secret code.
That's what it started as.
That's what I like to call
a few
it, though.
decades ago.
Rugby.
Wheelchair rugby, but also known as quad rugby.
Oh, quad rugby.
Or quad rugby because,
I like murder ball.
yeah. Hey, but the
Rugby,
connotation.
Rugby. But didn't you previously,
As an able-bodied, I
as
did.
an able body, you played this sport?
Played some rugby in college, played some rugby after the Air Force. And crazy thing is, years ago, when the TV show Friday Night Lights was on,
Friday Night Lights, yeah.
about the high school football team,
Sure.
their star quarterback broke his neck, and he got involved with murder ball.
See?
So
murder
as
ball.
I'm in rehab after I lost my leg, I'm thinking, I'm going to
I
play
can
wheelchair
play that.
rugby.
Yeah, why not?
I don't meet the qualifications. I was taught back then that you had to have all four limbs involved somehow.
Okay.
And you get classifications, so it could be anything from an amputation. Most wheelchair rugby players have a spinal cord injuries, but now I don't know if they've changed the classification, but now it's just 3 limbs involved. But you get points based on your disability. The lower the point, the more disabled you are. So all 4 limbs and you can barely move around the wheelchair, you're gonna have a 0.5. And they have a total number of points that you can have on the court at one time. It's really cool because it's basically almost on a basketball court, and it's not like regular rugby, other than you carry the ball across the end line to score. But you saw it.
Okay.
So it's kind of using like a soft volleyball, and there's some passing, and there's a lot of contact.
A lot of contact. If you're a player, you know. If you're not, you maybe don't know.
Watch the game because they basically armor their wheelchair. It's absolutely amazing. And some of the guys I play wheelchair softball with also compete in wheelchair rugby.
It's no joke.
And they have some specially built chairs. It's a great sport. Unfortunately, I don't have 4 limbs involved, or 3, maybe 2, because I have had some amputation on the left foot too. So maybe that would, but they go through medical personnel.
But we don't want you to get more.
No,
stay where you are.
But the cool thing is that the Paralympic level wheelchair rugby has their certain rules, but there are also other leagues. One is the Invictus Games, which is started by, I believe it was Prince Harry.
Okay.
That is more for the wounded warriors. So even traumatic brain injuries or PTSD, they have different qualifications, different classifications.
Okay.
Still 4 on the court at a time. Still carry the ball across for a point as opposed to a try. I guess it could be called a try, like rugby. But now the classifications are a little different. Still lower number, more serious involvement. Higher number, they go up to a classification of 4, but they have 4 players on the court, and your total points are 10. So you couldn't put out 4 3-pointers, 4 3-pointers, which would be, and it's fascinating to me because now all of a sudden you're involving athletes with PTSD or traumatic brain injuries, not the severe spinal cord injuries or muscular dystrophy, cerebral palsy that are in the Paralympics. So there's other athletes that can play murder ball. Or quad rugby or wheelchair rugby. But then I did a little more investigation that now, and of course, murder ball, it's the crazy Canadians that started
Canadians.
Like back in the mid-70s. But
always with the aggressive games, these Canadians.
Well, I guess they had to find a way to do sled hockey in the off-season.
Absolutely,
something.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, it's, Prince Harry, so the Great Britain or England got the Invictus Games going, so you got another one. Now they also have a wheelchair 5 rugby.
Oh, wheelchair.
So now it's 5 in a wheelchair on the court, 5 on a side, and they're like the Invictus Games that anybody, even with just a nerve pain problem, can play. So you can go all the way from the muscular dystrophy, spinal cord, all the way up to the traumatic brain injury, or even a nerve pain problem, who can still be on the team. So they have a different classification. Again, now you got 5 players on the court, total points of 10.
So
and
10,
and their points start really low, but they go up to, I believe it's 4. And 4 would be somebody that just has a nerve pain problem, like phantom limb pain. But they even have point systems for upper extremity loss, an upper amputee, or one lower leg. I guess they would be lower, one lower extremity, or both. So different points, different classifications. So if you are a disabled athlete at any level and you want to play, there's a wheelchair rugby, there's a murder ball out there you can get. Now all we got to do is, since Canada started it, and now Great Britain has expanded it, we need Great Britain to bring, or Canada, to bring the wheelchair 5 into Canada, and I'll commute and play.
For sure, absolutely. 100%.
Because I want to play rugby again.
Absolutely. So we should clarify, though, we really love Canada.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're pro Canada.
Very pro Canada. Hockey.
Canada. It's close. We can go over. Play a lot of hockey in our
beautiful country.
There. Good times.
Yeah, beautiful country. I love it. Yeah. Our northern neighbor. Good fishing. Although I don't fish, I just eat.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, love Canada. But
I would fish, but I don't eat fish. So I would go out and do the fishing, and then somebody else like yourself could eat it.
I'll wait for somebody to catch it, clean it, cook it, and I'll eat it.
I would catch it.
But
what are we talking about, Kyle? We're all off.
Well, of course,
focus.
Wheelchair rugby is a great sport. I love it. Murder ball. Who came up with murder ball?
I know, but do you know? Maybe you know this. Maybe you don't. But if you know it, tell these people. So why did they have to have the limb requirement that they had?
I'm not sure. That I haven't investigated it far enough.
So we may need to ask these guys.
If anybody out there's played or they know the rules better, teach us. And
why was that?
Let's work together to get the wheelchair 5 rugby over here.
Yes.
Because
absolutely.
I'm playing.
Yes.
I don't think I'd qualify for the Invictus game because I'm not that good.
Well, here's the thing though. If we should start this, because I think that'd be a blast. We can make the rules the way we want. It may not be a Paralympic level sport, but you could make it any rules that you wanted to.
Do you know more adaptive athletes in the area that I don't know?
Not that you don't know, but I mean, we know people.
Well, I don't know if I'd be.
Why couldn't we start a league?
Sweet talking my, sled hockey teammates that are playing.
We have a whole group here though watching. Somebody might want to play. They might be.
Well, that's true. We could, just because I'm thinking local, we could start a nationwide league that.
We got to expand our vision. We got to have a bigger vision.
Yeah.
Because, it wouldn't be an official level, whatever, but heck, we could,
Canada started it. Great Britain expanded it.
And we change it.
We're going to have to come up with the classifications and qualifications. Are we going to do 4 on the court or 5?
I don't know. It's
3.
Could do 3.
That would be completely different.
It would be different. Man, that is a brutal sport, though.
It's fun. Like I said, some of the guys, some of my teammates from softball compete, and it's absolutely stinking amazing. I watched a couple practice. I keep telling them, if you need an extra body, I'll sit in.
I'm in.
They got enough. They love it. They love it, and they actually play low point or high point. So low point is the more severe injuries or disabilities. Where's the high point? And they have tournaments just like we do for the other sports. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll just set in, I want to play.
Sure.
So absolutely. We got to figure out, either get the wheelchair 5 over here or start our own league. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's another league here in the U.S. that's already started that I don't know about.
So maybe we could do this though, bring it down just a little bit. So it's not a whole league, right? I mean, that's like, let's try to, right, all right, first.
Oh yeah, it's just teams.
I'm trying to, yeah, exactly.
Just teams.
It's backyard pickup.
There we go.
Kind of thing.
And
then it builds.
But we're going to need our wheelchairs and we're going to need a court unless we're going to play it outdoors.
Right. Well, we can do whatever we want because
we're
creating the whole sport.
If we're playing in a parking lot, I don't know. We're going to need more equipment because I'm going to be wearing all sorts of padding. Because if you get tipped over in the parking lot, you're going to get road rash and stuff.
Definitely.
But they're great athletes. It absolutely amazes me. And the speed some of these guys. Seriously, end to end. And it's like, whoa, I thought some of my wheelchair lacrosse guys were fast. wow.
Yeah, they're,
So, well, of course, I'm watching the Paralympics too.
of course.
But it's if you played, if you know anybody that plays, give us videos. If you got videos of you playing, I'd love to see it. Let us know how you got into it. Let us know what your thoughts of having another pickup league. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
a drop-in league. Isn't that what we used to call it in hockey?
Absolutely.
Drop-in hockey.
Yeah.
Have,
And we'll drop in
you could actually get dropped into your chair.
There you go.
And they strap in. It's I love it.
Well, so we could do that though. I mean, that wouldn't be that hard to. The hardest part would be just getting people time wise and location wise and all that. But heck, we could make our own. We could make our own game that was make our own name. We could name it our own way.
If we had 3 on the court, it'd be try. So it'd be try rugby.
Try rugby.
Try rugby.
It's like a marketing program already built
there.
into the
See,
name.
that's brain just goes right places.
We're all over.
Bottom line, wheelchair rugby is fascinating to me. I hope sometime I'll be able to play it. I'm a big fan of anybody that has played it. I'm a big fan of anybody that wants to play it. And we haven't talked about this, but if somebody does want to try wheelchair rugby,
Call you.
oh no, call you for the training.
Oh, we could train them. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, because you can let us know. Say, hey, I need some training to do wheelchair rugby. He's got 40 years of doing it. I've got about 30 learning from him.
We got a lot of videos on training.
Yeah.
But
well, we haven't done one for wheelchair rugby, but we could.
We could.
we're gonna have to get people ready for that, that concussion level contact though.
Holy cow.
It's crazy.
I got a punching bag that could bang their head on it.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Work. Although we are the sports I'm in, other than softball, throw the ball, but it's a little different in wheelchair rugby, so we'd have to add in some training for passing the ball.
And I will do the training right. We won't have you banging your head against anything for that matter.
Of course, like our videos, comment, share your videos, share your experiences, subscribe. Because
subscribing is always free. I don't know if you knew that. It's always free.
It's always free. I like free.
Always free.
But we always forget the bell.
Yes.
Hit
Click
the bell.
The bell.
Hit the bell.
Yes.
And, we, of course, we're talking about some of our favorite Paralympic sports. Mm-hmm. If you've got one that you've been watching or one that you're competing in, let us know. We'll talk about it. Guaranteed.
We will talk about it.
It might be something that I want to try. Challenge me. Just because I want to do wheelchair rugby, there are other sports I haven't tried, and maybe I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to have fun doing this. Challenge yourself, have some fun.
I think that's always our point of every show that we do, every time we talk to anybody or anything. In the end, pick stuff that you like, enjoy the heck out of it.
But train properly. Resistance training always. Especially, because it's all upper body, man, so you got to train it.
Yeah.
Cross train.
Get strong, stay fit.
Definitely, and have fun. So let us know what you think. Wheelchair rugby, it's crazy. Murder ball.
I like murder ball. That's what I think. Murder ball.
That just scares me because
I think I'm the politically incorrect person here in this room.
I hate to put it this way, but since the Canadians came up with it, I think there was beer involved.
There could have been beer involved.
Nothing against the Canadians, but I've had some beer in Canada. It was good beer.
So you think maybe that's how the name came about?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, when you watch it, we're off track now, but not really. We're still on murder ball. I think they're trying to kill each other. It's brutal. Just brutal. Those. Bam!
Now,
the collisions are incredible.
I've had some great collisions in wheelchair lacrosse, and that's why I want to get in a chair for wheelchair rugby and see which one is more contact. Because I think there's more contact in wheelchair lacrosse than there is in sled hockey.
Yeah.
And when you get tipped over in wheelchair lacrosse, it's a lot harder to get up than it is on a sled.
But that's sled hockey, too. I was surprised at the abuse. I mean, people apparently just aggressive.
The wall are still hard, even in sled hockey.
Oh, yeah.
When you hit the problem is you can hit the wall. We're not talking rugby anymore, but sled hockey.
We switched to sled hockey.
If you can't turn real well, like me, head onto the wall.
Oh, yes.
It's a sudden stop. So that's like wheelchair rugby, though. sudden stop.
It's
Maybe I am training for wheelchair rugby and sled hockey, and I didn't realize
it's amazing though the
Great athletes.
brutality of that.
And of course you are competing for your nation. Now, whatever nation you're competing for, you have
Oh,
made the Olympic level.
We're still talking Paralympics, aren't we?
Well, we're talking adaptive sports. We're just talking the
Bring
elite.
me back, Kyle. Bring
We're
me
just
back.
talking about the elite adaptive athletes,
Best of the
which
best.
talk about an inspiration. If that doesn't inspire you as a human being, it inspires me as an adaptive athlete. It inspires me as an athlete. It inspires me that I don't think I'm training hard enough. There's more to do out there.
Well, there's more to do for sure.
And when they get the double ARP Paralympics or the senior Paralympics, I'm in.
All right.
Yep. I'll qualify.
Maybe we'll have to start that too.
Although, kind of like the over 30 hockey that we used to play, it was no checks.
Sure.
Are they gonna have an
Whatever.
way over 30 wheelchair rugby where it's no contact? I don't know. That might take some of the murder out of the ball.
That would take murder out of the ball for sure.
It'd just be, violent. Thanks, folks. We digress, but we have fun.
We're all over the place. Enjoy.